A storm rolls in. Rain pelts them, wild and angry. They find no shelter, just a rusted van buried in the trees. They crawl inside, soaked to the bone. The man checks the pistol. Still one bullet. The boy is shivering. The man peels off his own jacket and wraps it around the child. "You're okay," he whispers. "We're okay." But his hands tremble, not from the cold. They eat the last of the peaches. Sweetness, gone too fast. The boy offers the last spoonful to his father. The man shakes his head. "You eat it. You have to carry the fire." And the boy does. The storm passes. But the world is worse now. Flooded, heavy, filled with rot. They pass skeletal remains half buried in the mud. A child-sized skeleton, clutching a stuffed bear. The boy stares. "Don't look," the man says. But the boy already has. He doesn't cry. He just walks a little slower. They find a bridge over a swollen river. The man tests it, rotted wood, weakened metal. Still, they cross. Below, dark water churns like some ancient beast waiting to drag them under. They make it across. Alive. In the distance, smoke. A sign of life. Or death. The man crouches behind a berm, watching. A campfire. 3 figures. No children. No women. Just men with machetes and hollow eyes. The man grips the boy's hand and pulls him back. Quiet as ghosts, they slip into the woods. No confrontation. No risk. They can't afford it. That night, the boy asks, "Are they the bad guys?" The man says yes. "And we're still the good guys?" "Yes. We always are." But the line between good and survival grows thinner every day. Food is nearly gone. The man grows weaker. His steps falter. He leans against trees when he thinks the boy isn't looking. But the boy sees. He always sees. They find an old, collapsed barn. Inside, under a layer of hay, they find 3 cans, soup, corn, and something unmarked. A feast. The boy smiles. "This is lucky," he says. The man smiles back. "Yes, it is." They eat by firelight. Steam rising in the air like a prayer. The boy falls asleep with his head on the man's chest. The man doesn't sleep. He watches the flames. Watches time slip away. Snow falls again. Light, but bitter. They press south. The man wheezes. His breath rattles in his lungs like old paper. The boy insists on pushing the cart. His small hands red and cracked. They pass a line of burned cars. Skeletons slumped in drivers' seats. Glass shattered. Rusted metal like open wounds. The boy whispers, "What happened to them?" "They didn't make it." They find a coat in one of the cars. Too big, but warm. The boy wraps it around himself. "Now you wear mine," he tells his father. The man says nothing, just nods. His eyes are wet. They follow a railroad track for days. The road is gone, swallowed by snow. The track stretches on like a wound in the earth. At times, the boy sings softly. Just sounds. No words. Just hope in a broken tune. A burned-out train sits silent on the tracks. Inside, nothing. Empty beds, scorched walls. They find an old book. Pages unreadable. The boy still carries it. They camp in a culvert beneath the rails. The man teaches the boy how to make a snare. "You'll need to know," he says. The boy doesn't argue. He listens. Learns. Because the man won't always be there. They wake to footsteps. Distant. Faint. But real. The man jerks upright, pistol drawn. The boy hides beneath the tarp. A man with a dog is walking the rails. The dog barks once, sharp and sudden. The man freezes. The stranger doesn't see them. Walks on. Disappears into the mist. The boy clutches his father's arm. What if the dog is hungry? The man sighs. We all are. They wait until the sounds are gone. Then they move. Faster now. Fear has a way of speeding the soul. They find a cabin in the woods. Intact. Unburned. The man approaches carefully, gun raised. Inside, silence. No bodies. No traps. Just dust and stillness. They find dried apples, some jerky, and a jug of water. And blankets, real ones. Thick, clean. A miracle. They stay the night. The boy bathes for the first time in weeks. Laughs. It echoes through the walls like a song from a lost world. The man watches him, heart cracking. That night by the fire, the boy says, "If you die, I'll keep going. I'll carry the fire." The man nods. "You have to. You're the one." They leave the cabin with full bellies and fresh resolve. The road awaits. Always. The man's cough grows worse. He spits blood when the boy isn't looking. The world tilts slightly with each step, but he holds on, for the boy. Always for the boy. They reach the edge of a burned-out city. Skyscrapers crumbled like sandcastles. Streets littered with bones and rusted dreams. But beyond it, ocean. He can smell it, taste the salt. He turns to the boy. "We're almost there." The boy looks out across the gray, endless horizon. "What will we find?" The man says nothing, just walks forward, into the ash, into the silence, into the fire.